Okay, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to make some Halloween dessert popcorn. I'm going to a movie with a friend tonight, so I figured this was the perfect theme for today. See, I just made my second little pot here of popcorn. I'm going to try and see if I can repop some of the kernels that did not do anything. I've never tried that before, so we're just going to see what happens. And for this, I'm using the just like kernels that you can get from the store. And I put a little bit of avocado oil in here because I've just done it where it's plain before and it's fine, but it doesn't have as much of a crispness to it. And I just recently started trying out the avocado oil and that made such a big difference. So I'm separating out our kernels from our actual popped pieces. That's so much crispier. Okay, I'm putting all the pot pieces into a nice big bowl where we're gonna mix everything. Just making sure none of those kernels gets in there because that's never a fun surprise. Also not the biggest fan of these pieces where it's like still quite a bit of like hard kernel. I've always been wary of those. Maybe it's because I had braces at one point and I was like nervous about anything hard that could seem like it would mess up that kind of stuff, but a sip of something. Okay. That piece got a little bit dark in the center. Okay, because there are quite a few kernels left, that's why I want to see if these will pop. I don't know, I have not tried it. There's quite a few pieces that are kind of sneaky in here that are just mostly kernel. Hello, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hard to believe it is the last Friday of September. If you're just joining, we're making some Halloween dessert popcorn today. Okay, we're almost done. Just getting all these little bits. Hello, thank you for joining. Hope you've had a good week. Make sure to check out all the fun Halloween stuff we have going on right now, especially if you love the spooky season like I do. This week we're on Halloween cookie pops, but I decided to make teddy bear cookie pops because I thought it would just be more fun and a little bit different from the usual cookie pops. So today is our final day of that actually, and then we will have Halloween cupcakes next week. That feels like a sneaky kernel bit. Okay, we have a good amount of popcorn, but I just want to see if this last little bit will microwave. We shall see. All right, I think that's everything. I'm gonna pop this back into my little microwave popper here. And we're gonna reuse this parchment paper and pan when we're done coating everything. We're going to pop it into here. I have some extras. They already have a good amount of avocado oil, so I am going to just pop this in there. Hi, good to see you again. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? What are you doing? Hello, thank you for joining. We're doing a Halloween popcorn today. Actually, I'm gonna add just a smidge of avocado oil to this. Just a little bit. So like I said, for this popper, if you're just joining, I have realized that it's best, at least in my experience, to add the kernels and then add a little bit of avocado oil. It helps to like get more crisp taste, like texturally, and then also it just lasts longer. Like it'll soften pretty quickly if you don't do that. So I don't want soft popcorn. That's like ew. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up in the chat. Hold up, where are we? Whoever keeps putting the potato emoji, I might have to remove you because you're spamming the chat. I'm good too. I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Maria. Do you love popcorn? What kind of popcorn? Are you like a sweet popcorn person? Are you a savory popcorn person? Okay, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, gonna catch up to where the person was removed. Stop the, yeah. Butter pecan ice cream. Ooh, yes. I've never actually made homemade butter pecan ice cream. That would be interesting to try. Bruno here, yeah, they've been removed. I love kettle corn or normal. Oh yeah, that's always a solid option. Do you like the one that you can like mix it when you have like the buttery one and also the kettle corn? Dude, don't remove him. He was a chill guy. But he was spamming the chat. I mean, that was just getting irritating. Or any kind of popcorn, yeah. You're glad potato's gone? I guess that's a good one too. Yeah, I always love like the sweet and savory mixed together. That's always a solid option. All right, while we're waiting for our popcorn to finish up, I'm going to separate some sprinkles I have. I have this fun sprinkle mix that I got last year from Wilton, and but with the eyeball sprinkles, if I just sprinkle it, then a lot of them end up upside down. So I'm going to pour them into this bowl and separate out the eyeballs. It's not the most exciting thing, but while we're waiting for our popcorn to pop, then it gives us something to do. Oh, we gotta catch up. Either way, you're gonna eat the whole bag of popcorn. Good, thanks, BKC. How are you, Adventures Nim? No worries. My name's Carly. I'm doing pretty good. Just, I feel like time is passing by insanely fast. I can't believe it's the last Friday of September already, but you know, I mean, at least next week is already going to be October, and that means that Halloween will be even in more full swing for people who don't like to do it too early. So I like to go look at decorations, but so many people put Halloween decorations out late if they put them up at all. So I like to go like drive around and kind of like Christmas decorations, but it's like, you know, spooky. I always love when people put skeletons out on their porch in like different positions to see like, oh, they're like having a chat. Hello, thank you for joining. Oh, the sprinkles are ace. I know, aren't they so fun? There's quite a bit of gray, but I like they kind of like mix it up with the color that like still goes with the Halloween season. Okay, she's gingerbread popcorn on top. I've never had gingerbread popcorn, but to be completely honest, I'm not a big gingerbread person. I'm more of like for the holiday season, I absolutely love mint. Mint chocolate anything is always, like, especially peppermint, of course. That's always like a big yes for me. We did get some more popping. Cool. Some of them may have burnt a smidge, so I'll just have to pick through that, but we're not going to try for the rest because I think the rest are just being stubborn and they don't want to pop. I'm going to spread those out to let them cool so I don't burn my hand while sorting. You prefer the Christmas ones, gotta go through the Christmas aisles every time I enter the shops. I definitely get that. I have always been like both holidays, but as I've gotten older, I've definitely been more excited about Halloween. I still get excited about both for sure, and especially decorations. Like there's just something about Christmas lights that it like makes me very calm and happy. So I love to just go like sit and look at a Christmas tree or like go look at lights and everything. So I definitely get that. I love the Oreos that you made, are so cute. Oh, thank you so much. Today is our last day, now that you mention it, of our Halloween Oreos, and today might be one of my favorites, but I really do like the way that the skeleton turned out. So today is our last one, and next week we will have Halloween cupcakes. Yes, those berries were adorable, Carly. Oh, thank you so much, Maria. Oh, BKC, you can't do gingerbread either. Yeah, I give it a try, and I'm just, I guess it depends on the type. I've tried some gingerbread things where I'm like, oh, I like this more than I expected, but it still is not like my go-to flavor. Like it's, for me, I mean, any time of your caramel and chocolate together, like salted caramel, but definitely like holiday flavors, I'll pretty much always go for the chocolate peppermint. I agree on men after eights are so good. Oh, mint, gotcha. Okay. I was like, I don't know what that means. Either way, I get to scare my sister, but I did it every day. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm almost done sorting our eyeballs here. I just don't want to waste the eyeballs. Like if they just flip upside down, they just look like a white circle. Lily, hold on. She's starting earlier today. Whoops. Runaway sprinkle. Eh. Yes, oh. Okay, I think we're good. So, we got our sprinkles sorted. And we're gonna finish sorting our popcorn so that we can do our oh, excuse me. Why every time that I get on live does this happen? Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, hi, Lily. Okay. Some of the pieces look like they might be a titch dark in the center like this one, so I'm going to take that out. Don't want that kind of burnt flavor going through. Okay, and if you're just joining, the inspiration for this is I'm going to a movie tonight with a friend, so I figured a Halloween dessert popcorn would be a fun way to have a fun treat today. I'm so happy I go to see my nephew in 20 days. Oh, good for you. My nephew has a dog. Oh, I love that. I do have my niece, Pup Penny, who is a sassy little thing, but she also loves me, so. But she likes to use Lily as her muscle, so she's crafty. She's very smart. Some of those tricky, less popped ones are sneaking in here. That one's still okay. I don't like those ones that look like they're popped and then it's basically mostly kernel and it's just too hard to eat. What movie? It's gonna be, I think it's called The Long Walk or Longest Walk or something like that. It's kind of like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, it's like horror adjacent, but it's not quite horror because I do horror, he doesn't do horror so much, so. Oops, I dropped a piece of popcorn. Which I would give to Lily, but because it's in with avocado oil, I don't believe she can have that. That is so cute, but she get popcorn. His name is Cowboy. Oh, that's so cute. Love that. I don't have any real nephews yet or nieces. Oh, maybe she gets another dog. I mean, doggy nieces and nephews are the cutest. I mean, my niece is cute too. I have two, I have one of each, a human niece and a doggy niece. Do you have a favorite movie? Lord of the Rings or Hobbit or Star Wars, not sequels, or Harry Potter, all of them. I actually still have not seen any Lord of the Rings. I've seen clips, but I have not seen the movies. Which when I tell some people, they're like, oh my gosh. That's one of the ones I feel like that shocks people. I feel like I have to be in the right mood though to have if it's like a medieval kind of esque type of stuff, then it's kind of like I have to be in the mood for it. Kind of like I did not think I was going to get into Game of Thrones because it's like the medieval kind of vibe to it, like the look and like everything. But I did get into that one eventually. So, best of the best is Hobbit, Desolation of Smog. Why? Or what about you? Okay. Oh no, I'm a bad dog parent. I can't get into Harry Potter. Why are you a bad dog parent? He's gotta love him. No Lord of the... I know. I'm one of those people. Yeah, I know. It's on the list. It's like, I have a very long list of things to watch, but it's just... I don't know. Life is just so crazy busy and keeps going by so quickly that... there are rare times I do get to sit and watch a movie. Especially if I, have just me time, then it's usually, typically a horror movie. Especially one that I've either been, really excited about or excited to rewatch. That's just kind of, my happy place. Which is really funny, because as a kid, I was, scared of so many things. All right, we're almost done sorting this popcorn. Tis Tis Sword and Sandal movies are the best. I know one. I figured you'd have something to say about that. That's my bro-in-law in the chat, and yeah, he had me watch the Star Wars movies too because I had not seen any of the prequels. I don't think I've still seen the rest of the original trilogy. Now that I'm thinking about it. Popcorn, yes. Can I get some caramel flavor? Caramel popcorn is always so good. Oh my gosh. Bag and chilled forever. I'm guessing that's some kind of reference that I'm not understanding. What Sword and Sandal? So it's like, I believe when there's like the movies where like the costumes are like, you know, like more medieval times, or like they wear they have swords that they use, and like they wear sandals and stuff like that. So that's what he refers to them as. Yeah, Star Wars prequels are the best. I don't know, I finally saw those. I tried watching the trilogy when I was like really young with my dad, but I was super duper little, and the snow monster, I was simultaneously like, ooh, snow monster, he's all fuzzy, and then I got scared when he like killed somebody, so I just never went back. I was like, I don't know. I've watched other pieces of like Star Wars media. Like I've seen all of Mandalorian. I saw, what else? The Book of Boba Fett. I have other of like the shows that are on my list of things to watch. All right, I might just give up on the rest of these because they're like the sneaky ones. Oh, we're able to salvage some instead of just tossing a bunch of kernels. Okay. These ones are a no-go. Okay, so I'm going to start to melt down our wafers, and then we can catch up in the chat. So I have a mixture of some dark chocolate raspberry ones and also just regular dark chocolate that I'm going to melt down. And there's about 3 cups of melts total. We're going to start with 30 seconds as usual. I want to make sure that it is less time so I don't burn it by accident or anything. Here's our lovely popcorn bowl. The snow monster? I know. I love the Kenobi one. Oh, I did watch that one. That's right. Is that Bofa? I do not know what that means. Because Obi-Wan is elite. Have you seen this one movie? I'm thinking of the name. 1 second, you think. Okay. Let us know when you think of it. I like to rewatch a lot of like horror movies that I've already like sat down to watch when I'm like working in the kitchen. So it's like really ironic that a lot of the stuff I make is very cutesy. And then in the background, it's like I'm usually watching like a slasher movie. So I'm doing a rewatch. I do like an annual rewatch when I'm working in the kitchen on my Halloween stuff of Fear Street on Netflix. There's like a trilogy on there. And they just dropped a new one, so I'm excited to watch that one. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in there for another 30 seconds because it's barely melted. Okay, still thinking of it. Okay, and I have some other sprinkles too. I think I have these black sugar sprinkles. I might use it, but if they get too lost in the chocolate, then I might not. And I also have some ghosty sugar sprinkles too, or some ghosty chunky sprinkles. Cute sprinkles. I know, aren't they so fun? And I love that they come in like little test tube type stuff. I've never been too Halloween invested. Oh my gosh, really? I guess it makes sense. Like some people just don't grow up with much of it, but I was always like, my mom would throw this like safe Halloween party at our school, and so I was always there, like not helping because I was too little to help, but I got to be around and like I don't know. I was just always around that. So I was always excited about Halloween, even though like the scarier stuff scared me for a long time. But and Christmas used to be my favorite, but now I think Halloween has crept into first place. But I still love, love, love Christmas so much too. Okay, we're gonna do 20 seconds on this. Before I catch up on the chat, I'm debating adding some more flavoring to this. I've not added any, but I do have this little super strength flavors you can add. These are oil based, so you can add them to the like chocolate, the melting wafers. I could not think of the name for a second. And it won't, it will not, I'm trying to find strawberry. They don't have strawberry. They have strawberry kiwi. Okay, never mind. It won't seize the chocolate. Where if you add like, just as an example, not just this one brand, but McCormick has a bunch of extracts, but they have, it's like water-based. So you want oil-based if you're going to be adding that to your melting wafers. Because if you add the water-based ones, it will seize. It's like if you add like the regular food gel colors they use for like buttercream and cake sometimes, like those ones are also water-based. So if you want to color melting wafers or chocolate or something like that, you have to use either like a powder extract or an oil-based extract. Because once again, it'll likely seize. And that's not good because you don't want to waste anything like that. Chill movies for me. I get that, yeah. My mom's like rom-com, and I do get her to watch like action movies, but yeah, she can't do any horror. I love running through fields listening to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Oh, that sounds fun. The Christmas question. Okay, real or fake? It's fake. I've never had a real tree actually. We've just always had the fake one, but we always like fluff it up really well to make it look really good. Yeah, I guess they had like fake or real ones like when my sister was little, but because we're so far apart in age, it was like they just decided on a fake tree like a long time ago. Color theme or non? Do you mean like more of like white lights versus like colorful lights? Is that what you're asking? Tinsel or no tinsel? I've never used tinsel before. This isn't the movie. Have you seen Mufasa? I have not seen Mufasa yet. There's so many movies on my list that I just like, I feel like life has been so crazy. Interesting lesson. The spoon is available in every household on the planet. Yes. That's so true. Okay, our melts are fully melted. And we're going to add in our chocolate now. But I need my spatula. So this will make it so much easier to mix. Hold on, baby. I know. She's like, pay attention to me. No tinsel. Yeah, we've never had tinsel before, at least for my house. OMG, I'll need to watch it. It's on the list, but it's just like, I feel like there's so many other things to watch first for me. Our melt's just chocolate buttons. I'm not sure what chocolate buttons are, but they're basically, instead of like tempering chocolates, they are, I've looked this up before, but basically it's kind of like tempered chocolate without tempering it. So it's not quite normal chocolate, but that's where you want to find like the better quality melts that actually taste like regular chocolate, which is the type that I'm using right now. I think they don't have cocoa butter or something like that, because then you don't have to temper it. It like already has the process done by the ingredients that they have mixed with it. I still need to work on tempering, but that's just the whole thing. Okay, now we're gonna try and mix this quickly before it sets. To get everything, ooh, escapee. Oh my God. I thought I got like the nice big bowl and it's just still not. Come on, get trapped in the chocolate. I used to do like popping the popcorn just in the pan like we had it and then drizzling over the top, but this way, by mixing it with the chocolate, everything gets coated. It's so much better. But this would actually make a really fun holiday gift, like a dessert popcorn and like a goodie bag or something. We were talking about holiday flavors earlier, not just mint, not just like peppermint and chocolate, but peppermint and Oreo. That combination, oh my goodness. So good. Okay, we look good. I can smell the raspberry a little bit. So I used 2 cups of the raspberry dark chocolate and 1 cup of the regular dark chocolate. Don't want to waste any chocolate. Okay, and once again, before our chocolate has a chance to set, because we cannot put this bowl in the microwave because it's metal. So we want to get our pan. Whoop. Parchment paper tried to fly away. Still some extras on the side, so I'm going to scrape it down to make sure I get all the excess chocolate in here. Or maybe that's what our life should be for like the holiday season is different easy treats that you could make for like holiday gifts. Or I should do a tutorial. It's been a while since I've done a tutorial because life has just been so crazy. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's kind of spreading it out into like a layer-ish, but I made sure to make a little bit more today because I wanted to make sure that if it's like kind of a little bit thicker, not just like a super thin layer, then it'll have like nice clusters when you break it apart. Okay. So before the melts have a chance to set, we want to add our and be pretty generous with them. And I'll be able to catch up in the chat in a minute. So we're taking that mixture that we separated. Just doing a nice sprinkle. You can obviously use like whatever sprinkles that you want. These are the ones that I had on hand and I thought would be fun to use today. And of course, I didn't mix these when it was in the bowl because it would just get coated in chocolate and then you wouldn't be able to see the colors. I think I might actually use the rest of these sprinkles potentially. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna use it. That's like almost none left. There we go. pop on, I'm gonna try a little bit of this black sugar sprinkle. Okay, you can kind of see it a little bit. I also have these orange ball sprinkles. I don't use them very much though, because they're very big and chunky, and it's like, I don't know, for me, I don't like the huge ones because I don't like eating, like, it's not as enjoyable to eat them for me personally, but what do you guys think? All right, so I'm trying to drop these eyeballs so they're right side up. Oops, stay. I'm kind of, oh, lost an eyeball. Makes me think of Jeepers Creepers, but that's definitely, if you're not into horror, do not watch that movie. Okay, oh, fell down a little crevice there. I'm kind of pressing some of them into the chocolate so that they stay a little bit better, and they should not fall off if I get them on the right spot with enough chocolate. Okay, almost done spreading these around. Where else? Back here. Of course, these are gonna be like broken up and you won't be able to tell the distribution, but just like I wanna have a decent amount of the eyeballs on here since I spent the time to separate them out. Okay, now I have the Jeepers Creepers song stuck in my head. Like the old school one. A few more, and then we'll be done. We'll catch up in the chats. Back here. Okay, what do you think? Do we like it? Hold up. Catching up. Okay. Oh, that's my dog with me. My family always has fake Christmas trees. Oh, gotcha. First time I watched it was on the Disney cruise. It was so fun. Oh, that sounds like fun. Buttons are just Cadbury milk in the shape of your melts. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so these are, I would say they're different from what I understand. How is the raspberry in it? That actually came like that. Like I bought a bag of actual just like dark chocolate raspberry. So the company that I'm using is not Russell Stover, Jesus. It's Stover and Company. It's a small family-owned business that makes all these really good melts, and it's like out of all the melts I've tried, the flavor on these is the best and the closest to like actual chocolate. Especially like the dark chocolate ones I use for my hot chocolate bombs, by far the best ones I've used. So they put the flavoring in there somehow. I would guess is it flavoring or extract or something else. I would guess it's some type of flavoring extract that they came up with. But it does taste pretty good. It does have like a little bit of like that artificial taste, but not too much. And like especially balancing out with the dark chocolate, it's really good. It looks so good. I know, I'm so excited. And thank you. I want to do a go outdoors trip after Christmas for the winter sale, so I need to save money. Gotcha. Easy gifts would be very useful. Good to know. I will definitely make a note of that because I am planning stuff right now. I'm back. Your phone died. Oh gosh. It looks delicious. Thank you. Cadbury. Oh, really? Okay, I've always said it Cadbury, so thank you for letting me know. Let's see. On Intriguing, I shall have a look into melt. Yes, it's definitely, especially like I said, for if you're using tempered chocolate or using something that you would want to use tempered chocolate, that's where the melts are best. So like coating the teddy bears that I've been making this week with the cookie pops, tempering chocolate would be a whole process for that. Melts, you can just pop them in a bowl that's microwave safe and just melt them down. So instead of having to do the whole process of tempering with the temperatures and all that kind of stuff. Not like Hershey's, right? No. I think the only Hershey's that I've really, which it's like, is like a Hershey's dark chocolate. That's the only one that I really get behind. Everything else is just way too sweet and like waxy. But I'm gonna add a few more of these whilst we're chatting. But I'll have to let this fully set and then I'll be able to break it into clusters basically. Hello, welcome back. We finished the dessert popcorn. All right, I'm adding a couple more. Oops. A few more eyeballs here and there. Oh, that one flipped upside down. Go, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna save the rest of the eyeballs. I can use those for other projects. But that's our dessert popcorn. Like I said, hello, thank you for joining. We just finished our dessert popcorn. If you want to check out the earlier live, this will be up later if you would like to see the full video. But this is dessert popcorn that we made with some dark chocolate and raspberry melting wafers, mixed everything together with our popcorn and added some sprinkles. And we're gonna break it after everything sets so we can break it into like little clusters and everything. What's your favorite fun chocolate? Not dark milk, okay. Okay, there's this one that Ghirardelli makes that is one of their special dark chocolate bars that has caramel crunchy bits inside, and it's so good. It's like, it arguably one of, if not my favorite candy bars. It's so cute. Thank you. And we're going a little more traditional today with the colors, but I don't mind that. I kind of gear myself towards traditional colors when it comes to Halloween stuff. So I'm curious, what time is it now? For me, it is 10:47. How about you? 10:47 a.m. I should specify. Get a sip of water here. That sounds scrummy. Yes. Anybody just joining? This is some dessert popcorn that we're letting set. I'm not gonna break it apart on live because it will take a little while to set. But you can already see like some pieces are kind of getting that little matte finish that it gets when it starts to set, but it's still going to be a little bit tacky to the touch. And you can like break it into pieces and it'll be like little popcorn clusters basically. Looks like it'll hurt the roof of my mouth. I would hope not. West Virginia, 1:45 p.m. Oh, good. Interesting. It's 6:45 p.m. Oh, that makes sense because you guys are like 8 hours ahead, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm just starting my day. I'm going to be making our Halloween cupcakes as long as all the planning goes well and set up. Is candy bar interchangeable for chocolate bar? I think I use them kind of interchangeably. But I guess I could say that like my favorite chocolate bar is the dark chocolate with the caramel crunchy bits like I mentioned. And then maybe candy bar would be like a Twix where it has like other stuff with it. I think I've always called Twix my favorite candy bar. So, but I do prefer when Twix has like stuff to make it more balanced because it is very sweet by itself. It's crazy to me how you have different times in one country. Yeah, it's It's huge. Yeah, it is crazy to think about how like there's so many places I haven't been to in the States. That looks delicious. Thank you so much. What kind of bugs are they? They're not bugs. It's a dessert popcorn and we're letting it set. It's covered in chocolate and some Halloween sprinkles. So perfect for a Halloween or like, horror movie night. But we're letting it set and then like after the live after it's set, then I can break it into pieces and it'll be like nice little chunks. Interesting. I love hearing the Americanisms. Let's see. What else? Reminders. Today is the last day for our Halloween cookie pops, the Halloween teddy bear cookie pops. Today is one of my favorites, possibly tied with the skeleton is my favorite. So make sure you check that out later when it gets uploaded. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Next week, make sure to check out our next week for our hi, where are you from? I am in California. How about you? Next week we have our next week of our Halloween series. It's already week 4 of our Halloween series, which is wild. It's going by so quick. But it'll be Halloween cupcakes, so make sure to check that out. If you are craving a lot more Halloween content, I do have a playlist of the 8-week Halloween series that I did last year, so you can check that out. They're all shorts videos last year, just like this year, but this year I'm trying to do a little bit longer, a little bit more explanation and tutorial kind of vibe to it. So I'm trying that out this year. But yeah, make sure to check out all that fun stuff. OMGS? Yes. Let's see, I think that's it for all of the reminders and updates. Anything else to pop in the chat before we hop off today? I'm getting side-eye from my dog that's like, it is time to take me outside and pay attention to me. Yeah, nearly half-termish. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. But congratulations that you're like almost there. Come on, October. I'm excited for October also because I really want our fall weather to kick in. Like it's cooled down compared to what it was, but it's still too warm for my liking. Like on my niece's birthday, it was like annoyingly hot that day. It was like I think mid 90s or something. Like it was hotter than I expected it to be. So I really want the cool weather to kick in, especially so we can do more like baking stuff. That would be lovely. Bye, Lily. Lily. Marie says bye. She just looked at me like, why are you talking to me and not taking me outside right now? Why aren't you giving attention to me? Don't you side at me. She's just laying there like, I know you're not going to take me out yet. You just keep talking. Okay. Bye. Have a good day, everyone. You too. I hope you have a really great day. Have a really great weekend. Your favorite West Midlands girlie loves you. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. I hope you guys have a really great day and a fabulous weekend. And I will see you guys next week, same time, same day. And yeah, keep checking back for more Halloween fun. I'll see you soon. Bye.